Happy Saturday. Uh, we are going to do a quick energy check for the weekend. Nothing particularly amazing or anything like that. I've changed up my situation here a little bit. I was sitting down and now I'm standing up. I'm back at where I used to have all my gear, except I've positioned it differently. Like in the previous videos, I've had like uh, apparently my cat has something to say and he doesn't want me to do this, but it doesn't matter. Go lay down, bite. And I feel like this feels a lot better, but there's like some videos of like ghost tube where they're in the like my little vase. But we're just going to do a quick energy reading for this weekend. Hopefully you can see my face. Maybe you can't. I've got things set up differently, and we're just going to go from there. Don't know what energy will be coming out, but we'll see what happens, right? So this is a collective reading for this weekend, and any messages that would like to come forward. We've got Goddess of the Moon and 7th Chakra, Archangel Ariel. Both are very intuitive cards. Using your intuition, using your guidance, being thankful for being is it clear? Like the camera is a little bit different, but using your intuition and being aware of all the surroundings around you, and same with your 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. It's your crown chakra. What you think about, you bring about. The energy that you are portraying to give out to another person, along with following your dreams, doing what you need to be doing and following through, even though other people don't like it, because that irritates whatever they have going on for them, and they're also jealous of what work that you're putting in for yourself, to be getting messages, to be helping other people with your stories or your experiences in life, and people don't like it at all. And there will be people out there that will be like, I don't like this. You know, I'm gonna do things to disrupt the energy. So just be mindful and have protection on your crown chakra. If you put like a hoodie on like this, right? Or if you have a hat on, you can protect your energy, along with doing your spiritual baths and your spiritual cleanses inside your home and for yourself, along with your children or your animals that you have in your life. Cat, dog, bird, turtle, fish. The energy inside the house really does matter. Even the reflective energies that are, if you're in an apartment building, the surrounding people around you are affected. The people that are in houses around you are affected. The way that you move, the way that you vibrate, the music that you listen to, the ascensions, if you do, if you drink alcohol, if you do drugs, if you get out into the sunlight and you allow the sun to come in, what energy is penetrating into your skin, what energy that you are surrounding yourself in. Just be mindful of taking care of yourself as well. So having showers, looking great. You know, if you want to cut your hair, cut your hair. I'm like getting the sense of like, just take care of yourself and know that your archangels, the ones that you will call upon or the ones that even that you don't, they are still looking after you. And you've got like an army of like energies of like passed down loved ones, ascendants, and people that have already passed on in human form, that are there for you when you can call upon them. You also have victory. So victory within whatever you're achieving in your life. You got second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So you got Uriel and Ariel. Seventh, and you got your second. So your second is your sacral chakra. Giving birth to a new idea, right? It doesn't necessarily mean like your second chakra, Archangel Ariel, is protecting the womb, shall we say, and that's female or male. It's in the same area, you know, your sacral area. You have protection. People will be trying to pull on that, trying to get you to respond. So if someone is thinking about you, they may like you. You might feel like you have to like, this is going to sound really weird, but touch yourself when you're in bed, right? If someone is thinking sexual thoughts and they have your picture or they know what you look like, they could be trying to draw on your energy to get you to massage yourself sexually, right? Or put ideas into your head. So you can call upon Archangel Ariel to help you protect your soul, like your sacral plexus. Like she will also protect that area within yourself. There's also birthing new ideas and the things that you're working on, right? It's like Mother Earth, like pregnant energy that is coming forward, birthing new ideas, but having the protection on your crown along with your sacral area, like, right? You also have storm warning. So, like, as I was saying before, there aren't people that are going to be enjoying what you say. They want to disrupt you as much as possible because they don't like you getting ahead in life, and they want to see you struggle. They want to not allow you to have victory, but you're going to have victory anyways. This is a collective reading for a collective energy that I'm feeling. There will be people that will be trying to come and disrupt your energy, but the energy is that I'm reading off these cards is like fucking push through. And even if they're trying to do scare tactics on you, or threatening or blackmailing or doing things to make you feel uneasy about the things like where you're living, like people could be driving by your house, they could be, you know, making certain noises, banging on the walls, banging on the floors, you know, having an issue with you doing whatever you were doing for yourself and whatever makes you happy. And they don't want to see you happy at all. They want to see you fucking miserable so that they can feel some kind of existence in their life to make them feel better about what they're doing to you, right? It's just like a classic narcissist manipulator behavior. So be aware, using your intuition, right? This one right here, use your intuition, right? Use it, use your discernment on lessons that you may be feeling or hearing within your energy, and be safe. You have a man holding a heart. Magician, the mirror. Appreciation. Whoa. Right? Appreciation and journey. I wonder if there's one last card. Can I have one last card? One last card, please. Angels, guardians, love. Well, there's two. So we're just going to leave that as that. Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, right? Speaking your truth. Being who you are and what you were supposed to be in life without having someone else dictate who the fuck you're supposed to be, right? And doing things in your life. So if you quit a job to do this, like this tarot reading or healing work or humanitarian work, if I say words wrong, who cares? You know, I'm human, just like everyone else. Um, just know that speaking out for your own benefit is going to be helping you in the long run, because in the end it helps others. And then you have contract. So a contract coming in, justice. Contract could be several different things. It could be a contract coming in. It could be a tax refund. It could be new work. It could be permits. It could be you're buying a house, getting a car. You're signing that contract. You're signing something that allows you the greatest benefit for yourself. And it's going to come in good feeling on that. Whatever you're waiting for via contract, it could be whatever you may see and feel for yourself. That's totally different. Hi, buddy. You're good. He just wants to say hi. That's Marius. Hi. So, man holding a heart, you have a gentleman coming in that sees you for who you are, and they would like to come and like sweep you off your feet. It could be a female energy as well, so just be aware of that. Not as necessarily everything has to be like male oriented, so when you see females on the card or males on the card, you got to take it as it resonates. Not everything is going to be exactly the message for you. Magician in the mirror, like you are an alchemist. You can make things turn into gold, right? Everything you touch has a Midas touch. You can create things out of like thin air. For example, here, this is my magic bomb that I've made, right? And I've given it out to a few people to try, and they're like, "Oh my god, this stuff's amazing." I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, well, how come you haven't, mastered it? How come you haven't set it out? Like, I'm like, because I'm not in the right mind frame to be making a buttload of that when, like, this is kind of like what's needed. It's like, that's like also an addition to what I can do, along with all the other things that I can do. But what can you do, right? Stopping and smelling the roses, having the appreciation not only for yourself, but for all the work that you've put yourself through, and all the work that you're putting yourself in. Do you mind, Marius? Would you like to be in this video? You're just very talkative, aren't you? Stopping and smelling the roses, like having that appreciation, to be sensing the energy, like Marius. Even though that roses have thorns, you're holding it very delicately. Come here. Come here. Marius. Here, hold on. Come here. Come here, little boy. He doesn't want to. So, you know what? We're not going to force Pussycat to be coming over here. But I just wanted to tell you that you have the ability to do anything that you need to be doing in your life, to have also the appreciation not only for yourself. Like, you need to literally pat yourself on the back, because you've taken a leap of faith within yourself, and along with what you really truly want to be doing for other people, and for your family, your children, your animals, even for yourself. You have to stop and literally like pat yourself on the back. It's like, way to fucking go. You've been through fucking hell and you've pulled yourself through. You're still going through wherever you're gonna go through. People will not fucking like it, and they will create fucking storms in your life, or try to make you think that you're crazy, and they do things in the house or in the condo or wherever, apartments, even on the street, in the church services, you name it. It could be anywhere that you fucking go, people will not like it. So perhaps maybe move in silence. Don't be so open with it's still going to come to you, because they're still going to find out. People are still going to tell them, oh, this person's doing this and this person's doing that. It's like, so fucking what? I'm improving myself. I'm creating a victory within myself. And that's like self fucking growth. So you are willing and wanting to stop my fucking growth as a human being, yet I've never done that to you? Like, wow. It's like, yeah, but they see that you have good things coming to you and they're fucking jealous. They are really fucking envious of your glow up, your blow up. May you be on a channel, or you're doing something as a side business, you're opening up your own business. You already have a business, but then you're starting it up again because you're like, I'm not happy in the situation that I'm in. I'm going to try something fucking different. You know, am I going to be graced for it? I might be, or I might not be, right? I may be demonized by all the other people saying, oh my God, you dabble in tarot? Don't you know there's a scripture in the Bible that says it's evil, right? So maybe those people are not your people that you should be around, because they do not see that your energy doesn't reflect on giving bad advice to people. It's like, this is a general collective reading for everyone, not just one specific person. This is a flow of energy, just being appreciative on your progress, which is fucking awesome. So Goddess of the Moon, using your intuition, pouring into yourself so that you can have an abundance. Baba. Baba.
Oh, 1 second.
And also protecting your intuition for... Sorry. Please. Thank you. Snapping my fingers at my son for helping me out and not having a conniption fit because he's playing his game. So if you do hear him squeak and squeal in the background, that's because that's what's happening. But you're creating, protect your energy, and don't, I want to say, don't let a lot of people in, because you also have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself from these people that are creating the shitstorm for you. They want to create the shitstorm. They want to create mass confusion, and they want to get under your skin about doing certain things to have a reaction. And the best reaction is no reaction, but being aware and taking notes. Even as evidence, even if you have them on a video or the sound of something happening, that's still evidence at certain times, whatever, right? Just be aware of your surroundings and know that there's people in your life that want to create shit storms for you to go through, right? This is not the heavens saying, oh, we're just gonna, test her again and test her again and test him again. Oh, and we're gonna do all this kind of stuff. No, this is actually people in your life around you that's creating fucking hurdles because they're so envious and jealous of who you've become, and all the shit that they've thrown at you, you still step ahead into what you're supposed to be doing, right? So applaud your fucking self for, and having the appreciation to be like moving forward into a better direction than what other people want to control you to go into, right? If they can control you to fear base you into submitting to them, or maybe it's a tactic to get you out of the house, right? Or they want to control the situation. That is another reason that you should also be aware of your surroundings at all time. Even if you are recording or videoing them or whatever, not everyone has their best interest for your growth. Remember that. You are the magician. You can alchemize life. You can make things grow, or you can make them die, right? It's not necessarily black magic, but things that you can fall back on, that you can create within yourself to give it like a positive experience. And there is someone that's like seeing that, going, oh, I really like that, you know, she's got, you know, head on the shoulders, whatever, you know, can you see it? Yeah, there you go. You know, man holding a heart, so someone that loves you and loves seeing your work is like coming towards you. And even though that there are people behind the scenes trying to stop that, or even in your face, in your circle, your neighbors working against you, you know, maybe there's church members that don't have the best interest in your heart, and they're only there for either trying to figure out what they can take from you or what they can use from you, or your energy that they're attracted to, so that they can get this information from you. So be aware, right? Don't link arms with people so quickly. I know that you want to have somewhat of a community, but the people that naysay what you do as a reader, as a healer, as, you know, a medium, as a psychic, as whatever, and they're attacking you for what heals you, they are not your people, okay? They are definitely not your fucking people if they come and try to attack who you are as a being, because you've worked through every other fucking shit in your life. And then you've got people that are like, well, I'm gonna just throw this monkey fucking wrench in here and see what you do. And I'm like, well, I'm the fucking magician, bitch, and I can make things move. I can alchemize, you know, fire and ice and water and snow, and I can create this and this and this. I can draw back onto all my experiences through life and teach you about things, or I can help you heal, you know, your life, you know, moving away, journey across the seas. Maybe you're going on for a vacation. Like I hear moving, a journey, right? Even though this doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving, it could necessarily mean that you're going on your journey, on your path, where you're supposed to be. This is a path that you are supposed to go down, and know that it's not supposed to be easy. Like, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, but it's hard for a reason, so that you can help other people go through the same things that you have just gone through. So if someone's trying to unalive you, right? You can, and you work through it, you can share that story with other people and help them go through the same thing, right? This is a specific path for a specific person. And, you know, it could mean that you're going for, my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. Far away, north, south, east, west, northeast, north, south, southwest, southeast, wherever you want to go on that compass. You know, spin the dial to see what country that you're going to be visiting, or that you move back to where you grew up from and then spend some time there near the ocean, you know, or maybe you're landlocked from Saskatchewan and you miss Saskatchewan land, right? Saskatchewan, by the way, isn't all just fucking flat land. The north part, like North Battlefield and up near Pierceland, is absolutely stunning, beautiful, you know. And there's a desert in Saskatchewan, like the Sahara Desert. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Speak your truth. Just, you have the protection of Archangel Gabriel, so don't be afraid to speak of who you are, right? Be mindful of what type of energies that you like want to portray and bring out, because not everyone is going to be like in your inner circle. Your inner circle should just probably be right now yourself, and that the fact that you cannot trust a lot of people at this time, because there's a lot of people going through a lot of different things, especially with all these earth shifts and energy shifts. Not everyone can do, you know, your work and their work and everyone else's work. Like, even animals are affected by the shift of the earth and the shift of energy, so their behavior also changes. And then you're dealing with your children or your husband or your spouse or your wife or whatever have you, their energy shifts as well. And then you've got outside influences like work and cars and people that you work with, your coworkers, your family members, your neighbors, who knows, right? So just be aware that you can still speak your truth, but and also like stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself, right? But just be aware that if you say too much about something and someone, that they can take it into their own hands of like possibly unaliving you, right? So just be aware of that. But you're also now, when people throw shit and they want to create shit storms for you and all that kind of stuff, that you are aware of what they are trying to do. You also move in silence, right? There's no point in trying to be so loud and abrasive. Like if you're still in a situation that you can't get out of right now, just be mindful of yourself, but be who you are. Like why would you want to try to hide being who you are, like speaking out about your experiences or anything like that? And if they have a fucking problem about it, that's their problem. But just be aware that if they have no problem of, you know, doing certain things, then they really don't love you and they don't give a shit about you. Just be mindful. All right, just be mindful. Contract. Justice coming in for you, right? Justice, contracts, signing a contracts, getting a new car, getting a new house. Like it could be anything. It could be, you know, you signing a contract to a modeling deal or a singing deal or a new job, a job that you've always wanted, or whatever is in your life that is going to bring a contract into your life. Let's just get a few cards here. Could you kindly give me a few cards? That's a lot. Oh my. Well, fine, we'll take it. Whatever. So, yeah. Think about your money. Right. On the law side, government. Shine like the sun. Ethereal sign or ethereal sign. Visiting. Just visiting, not staying long. Flying darling. Moving forward. Forward march. Like forward march lands on pretty much the journey. Keep to your own lane, right? Kind of like mind your business. Cancer, Pisces, north and south nodes, water. It's a water sign, crab and fish, right? So you've got, that's the type of energy. False money and liar, right? So this is the other side of a bit of the energy. So you have a Cancer and a Pisces. That's liar, liar, pants on fire. It's the energy that's creating this storm, right? Do you know a Cancer? Do you know a Pisces that's trying to create waves and trouble for you in your life so that you have to jump over more fucking hurdles, right? Mind your business and just keep on moving forward. There's someone on the law side, the government. This doesn't feel like, oh, well, you know, you're going to get in trouble. It almost feels like lawyer, like government, thinking about your money. So thinking about your money it means like being mindful of money coming in. So you have contract. It could mean that you have money coming in. So start thinking about how it's going to work for you so that you can set yourself up for success and not failure, and buying and splurging on a whole bunch of things. So, you know, when a contract comes up, and it could be for a house, it could be for, you know, a car, it could be for a condo, it could be for whatever, just think about how that money can go the extra mile for you instead of you just blowing it all. On the law side, government, perhaps this man that's holding a heart is on the law side in the government, and he's like, hey, you know, keep on fucking shining like the sun. I'm really attracted to, you know, your success. And it's not necessarily that they're coming in to just take from you. It's like an equal give and take, and they won't be like, they'll be supporting you. Shine like the sun. Like, keep on shining. Like, keep on having that energy of like moving forward. And it's ethereal sign. It's like internet. Maybe a sensation. Maybe you'll be like a sensation. Just visiting, not staying long. That's pretty much what you're at. You're not staying in one place long. You're going to be moving around. That's why there's a journey. More forward march. You're flying. You're moving. You know, but you're having the appreciation for the steps along the way. So it gives you lessons and life's lessons so that you can help the next person coming along. But remind yourself to keep to your own lane, meaning mind your business. Don't dibble dabble in other people's businesses. That takes away from your energy. You give your energy to someone else, and then they fucking take it, and then you're invested now in their bullshit. This crab and fish has false money, and so whatever they're going to come in, contract could be a false contract, because they could be saying, well, you know, if you do this, you know, I'll give you all of this money, right? It could be a false contract coming in as well. So please, you have to use your discernment and be aware, because this Cancer and Pisces sign could be actually the ones creating the shitstorm for you. And yeah, right? Like, look, hold on. Right? You got water and water, right? Like water, and then you got Cancer and Pisces, right? So it could very well be that they are behind why there's so many storms in your life, right? They might be coming in with a false apology. So also mind the energy. The snake is still a snake. Even though it shed its skin, it just gets bigger. It doesn't ever change, right? The lies that they told, the trust that's broken, they're also liar, pants on fire. The things that they say will only make you want to believe them, because they're going to love bomb you. It feels like they're going to only tell you what you want to hear to get your name and your signature on that contract. And then they're going to fuck you over. So please be really fucking careful with that, okay? Are there any other messages that would like to come forward for this reading? Angels, guides, beautifulness, love you all for all the messages. We've got a bit more. Innocent. You are innocent in all of this, because you keep on following what your dream is, and all these bullshit people are trying to stop your progression. So you're the innocent one in all of this. They just want to create fucking shitstorms for you to stop your progress, because if you're outshining them, they're gonna try to unalive you. They're gonna do things to you, hurt you in any way, shape, or form, for you to stop being that bright light, that fucking shining like the sun, getting your victory, right? Getting your fucking victory. They don't want that. They don't want you to have fucking victory. They want you to be like fucking stressed out, anxiety, pulling out your hair, thinking you're going crazy, having that depression and using all this stupid shit to try to stop you, right? So you are the innocent one in all of this. There's no you're doing bad, and you are number one. You're number one first, only one, the one. So you know who you have to be in your life for the greatest success, but you also need to block and delete and block these they are saying it's like parasitic leeches, like parasitic asses on your life that want to see you fucking hurt and tumbled and crumble, because they have those insecurities because they can't do it themselves. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, how does she do this? How does he do it? How can they get away with this? Like, that's not fair, right? Like narcissistic family members, friends, siblings, neighbors, church members, who knows, right? You know, how do they talk to each other and behind each other's back? It could be certain groups that you're around, certain friends. It may be the places that you work with, your coworkers. You know, do they talk behind your back? The people that you meet every day online, or you're having conversations with, or whatever comes and goes. You know, that is like them creating those hurdles, because everyone loves to see that you're doing great, but they never want to see you doing better than they are, because if you do, you make them look really fucking bad, right? And they don't want that. They want an energy to like, well, you know, you can't do better than me. You know, oh my God, she's speaking her truth. How dare she? And I'm like, okay, you've lived your life, and I'm really sorry that you haven't done the things that you wanted to do in your life. That's not my fault. I'm doing what I really want to do in my life, and I've done the majority of it. And now I can fucking help people. So fuck you. Right. Control yourself. Pull your energy back. So people that are in your life, what type of energy are you putting out there, and are you getting basically energy vampires out there, people that are out there and they're just taking from your energy because they're like, oh well, you know, she didn't say no, that means I can. No, you just found that person at a weak spot and a weak time in their life where they accepted your energy for what it was. And instead of like helping them out, you took, there's that saying, you give an inch, they take a mile. That's the exact same thing. So you got to start reining back your energy and start like basically cutting cords from certain individuals. And then you'll notice, you'll feel drained. You'll all of a sudden like feel like this weird, what the fuck, like someone just literally like took their energy back. Or you take your energy back and they're like, hey, what's happened? How come you're not talking to me? Did I do something wrong? I thought you were ghosting me, right? That type of energy. And they're like, no, I just wanted my energy back. Why are you leeching off my energy? Well, you feel so good. Your energy feels so nice. You're so calm and relaxing all the time. You know, I thought I could take some, right? Death, rebirth, hiccup, hurdle, and life, right? So like a tower moment for someone. Someone's gonna go through a fucking tower moment, either mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever have you. It could be even you walking away from this situation, saying, "Well, this is it. This is done." You know, hopefully there isn't any unaliving. Because that person that will try to do that will be going to jail. Loyal heart. So perhaps this man holding the heart is a loyal heart, and he sees that within himself, and he sees that within you, and then he wants you, or she wants you, vice versa, whatever. Do you remember your dreams? What dreams would you like to achieve for yourself? By speaking the truth for the energy and for the birthing of business, right? I hear birthing of a business. Hey, Baba.
Yeah.
Just please. Like I said before, mind your business, right? Keep to your own lane, like mind your business, and then take it two ways. Mind your business. Like there's a saying in the oil field when I first came here, they're like, none yo. And I'm like, none yo? What's none yo? And they're like, none your business. And I'm like, okay, All right, no problem. Okay, I will mind my business. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad that we got that slang out of the way. But basically, keep to your own lane. Not necessarily putting on the blinkers, like on a horse where they got blinkers, but knowing to stay away from bullshit. Don't entertain the people that really want your entertainment and they do certain things to get you to react. Be really mindful of that, okay? The people that also want you to pay attention to them is just basically look the other way. It's like, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I'm keeping to my own lane. I'm, peace, light, and love. I wish you nothing harmful in your life. I know that you wish that on me, but I wish you the best of luck. Peace, light, and love, man. Peace. Player energy. So what, this crab and fish is a player energy, right? Player energy on the contracts, the false money, the liar, pants on fire. Yeah. That's kind of like self-explanatory for what a player energy is. Crap. Hold on. My cards spilling out. Are there any other cards that would like to come forward? Cannot be trusted. So this energy here cannot be trusted, right? So that's like, I don't need to go into any further on like this energy, a crab and a fish for the horoscope signs, the Cancer, Pisces, or the cusp of a crab and a fish. They cannot be trusted. Not with your life, not with their life, not with, animal lives, not with children lives, not with, neighbor lives. Just be mindful of those energies that you have around you. I'm gonna do just a quick little, this is like a, not necessarily oracle cards, but I guess they could be like what people need to be focused on, what need to be focusing on. Career. There you go. Focus on your career. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go back into the job that you were in. It could very well mean that you're focusing on the new career that you're setting up for yourself and your success in life. So, like, when I talk about like your business, there's a business out there that someone is aiming to do, climbing up the ladder, being fruitful, and taking the fruit from the tree and building a career for yourself within the community or within just by yourself. Focus on what you are supposed to be doing at this time. Are there any other cards that would like to come forward before I close out this reading for the collective energy? Forgiveness. This is a big one. Like, forgiveness, not necessarily meaning that you have to forgive all the people that have done you wrong in your life, but forgiveness for yourself, right? The hard lessons that you've learned, that you won't be making the same mistake again. You can still recorrect that energy by forgiving yourself. And it's not necessarily forgiving other people for the damage that they've done upon yourself or anyone else that has inflicted pain within you, or around your family or your animals or whatever. It's if some people have done unforgiving things that you cannot forgive them for, you should still try to forgive. This is going to sound like counterproductive, but forgive them for your sake. It's not necessarily you're forgiving them and then all bygones be bygones, sweeping it under the rug. No, You forgive them, but you will never forget that lesson and that energy that they have presented to you. You're using your intuition, your crown chakra, getting the information up here down into the brain and working through it, but also speaking your truth and not being afraid to be voicing what has happened to you, but do it in a protective time and space. Don't do it where someone has potentially lots of weapons and guns where they could do nasty shit to you. But forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the hard lessons that you had to learn by. Forgive them, but never forget. And it's not necessarily, oh, I have to forgive these people for all the bad shit that they've ever done to me. And I'm like, no, you're forgiving them so that you can move on with your life. They're like, never again. I forgive you, but never again. I'm sorry. You know, you had that opportunity to make things right and you didn't. And I forgive you for my benefit so that I can heal and I can be a complete human being for my family or my upcoming animals or my upcoming husband or my upcoming daughters or my upcoming whatever in your life, that you can say, I forgive you, but I will never forget this lesson. And no, you cannot come back, because keep to your own lane, right? You've that saying, you make the bed that you live in or sleep in or something like that, right? So if your bed is fucking messy and you leave it that way, it's kind of like the shit that you step in, right? Is it still on the bottom of your shoe, or do you actually take it off and wipe it off and clean it off, right? Or are you just continuing to wear the shit on your shoe and walking in everyone's houses with your shit on your shoe, and then you spread it around, right? Forgive the things that have been done harmful in your life, so that you can move on to be a complete individual to help someone else going through the exact same things that are happening in their life. You can be a humanitarian for other people when they're struggling and they don't know how you did it. And then you can say, well, I forgave them. Not for them. I forgave them for myself, so that I can move on into a better version of myself. And I've learned the lessons. I'm speaking my truth. I'm holding myself in high honor. I have the appreciation for everything that has happened in my life. And I can talk about it because it's actually happened. But now I know that there's trustworthy and untrustworthy people in my life. And the best trustworthy person is yourself. All the people that are around you, you might want to do a good look about clearing out any of the stagnant energy. And some of these people actually want to keep you stuck. So this contract could be false, or it could be legit, from like the government, like law contracts. It could be anything. That's, if you are buying a car and you're going in there, then that's a good contract. But if it's coming from someone that has done you wrong in the past, be very fucking wise not to be signing any kind of contracts, not signing any kind of paperwork that will hold you accountable if they do any kind of shady shit behind the scenes. You don't know that. You don't know who they are. Really, you don't. Even with your family members or your friends or your close circle, do you really know these people? Like, no, you don't. You don't know them as well as you know yourself. So be mindful on the energies that you surround yourself in. The closing off energy is like, focus on your career, focus on what makes you happy and what you choose to do in your life. Because you are number one, you are the innocent one here. You're like, but keep on shining, because in the end you get victory. You get you know, what you've been always wanting, right? Your victory, whatever that looks like to you. But forgive yourself, forgive the actions of other people, because then you can recognize those signs and those red flags within yourself and not feeling like that ever again. But you can also see it in other people when they try to come over to you to try to do these things. You have forgiven that energy, but you've not forgotten it. There's a difference. And just move forward. Move forward with what you're supposed to be doing here. Even though that it may be taking a lot longer than you suspected, it's still going to come through. People are still going to be paying attention. People are still going to be, you know, knowing what energy is coming through. But know that the people that have done you wrong, you cannot be trusted. That cannot be trusted. Because sometimes all they want to do is play. Yeah. That was it. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I wish you a very good night. Peace, light, and love. And until next time, we'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.